Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day. Well, technically, it's not Thursday yet in my location, but the majority of my people are overseas, so it's already Thursday there. So you see a little bit of cheating here by saying the match day. It's not the match day here in the US. Anyways, people, you got the joke. Now, on Thursday, the best competition in the world. Forget about the Champions League. Forget about the Club World Cup. Forget about Europa League. This is it. This is the best competition in the entire world. The Conference League, baby. Conference League on Thursday. Arsenal who? Real Madrid who? Barcelona who? PSG who? This is the almighty Conference League. The competition that everybody wanna be. And we are there. Anyways, just stop with your silly jokes, man. Today is the day, a win or nothing. It's gonna be an offense to football if we don't win this game and we don't win this competition, my friend. That is gonna be a sackable offense. I can't find any other word to say. Sackable offense. Everybody needs to leave if we don't win this competition. But be careful because you still have also Betis. You still have also Fiorentina. I think they got to the final 2 seasons in a row, 2 years in a row. So you never know, with this Maresca ball, we can get a sucker punch. So we have to be careful, all right?
It's a Chelsea thing.
I made my predictions in the previous video. I don't know if you watched. I'm just reminding you what I think is going to happen. Maresca said in his press conference that it's going to be Jorgensen. Now, he's the cup goalkeeper and world-class Mr. GOAT himself, Robert Sanchez, is going to be the league goalkeeper, the Premier League goalkeeper. So it is what it is. You can complain, you can cry, you can say whatever you want. Maresca is there to make decisions. He trusts Robert Sanchez. There's nothing you can do about it. So I think he's gonna go with his strong side here because he rested many of them, so he can play them in the Conference League. So I think Cucurella is gonna be there. Levi Colwill, Chalobah, Reese, Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, Cole Palmer, Neto, Jackson, and Noni Madueke. This is what I think is going to happen. If I was there, if I was the manager, of course I was going to start Jorgensen, but not because I have to save Robert Sanchez for the league. I will play Jorgensen every single game until the end of the season so we can judge him properly. The brother never played back to back like 3 times in a row. Never. It's always one game while we are giving Robert Sanchez a little bit of rest, and then the next game it's Robert Sanchez. Of course, I was going to start with him, and probably I was never going to play Reece James. I will go with Anchapong. And from the Cucurella position, I would have put probably Badiashile. I know it's not his position, but I have to find some solutions because for me, the priority needs to be the Premier League and not the Conference League. So I was going to make changes like that. Cole Palmer, bench him, play Nkunku at least 1 game in his natural position. I was going to rest people like Caicedo and even Enzo. Play Amogu. Why not? Excellent midfielders in France. Don't tell me that he can't play against Legia, Warsaw. You know? Don't give me that, please. I was going to play Tariq George. Give the kid a chance. So it was going to be very, very different lineup, but I think the manager will make decisions, and he's the boss. But regardless of who's going to play or who's not, I want to just win this game. I think it's going to be 3-1 to Chelsea. Cole Palmer is going to score a couple of goals, and Nicholas Jackson is going to score the third goal. So, go you Blues. Let's beat them. And the second half, you can make a lot of changes because we have a very tough game on Sunday, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it's going to be on Sunday. So, just save some energy. Professional game. Give them the respect they deserve. Beat them 3-1 because we're not going to keep a clean sheet. And that's it. That's what we need right now.
It's a Chelsea thing.
All right, my people. So let me remind you the traveling squad. Jorgensen, Robert Sanchez, Tosin Adarabioyo, Benoit Badiashile, Trevor Chalobah, Levi Colwill, Malo Gusto, Rhys James, Marco Correa, Matisse Amogu, Moises Caicedo, Dewsbury Hall, Enzo Fernandez, Sam Raksaki, Tariq George, Nicholas Jackson, Noni Madueke, Chim Mweka, Pedro Neto, Christopher Nkunku, Cole Palmer, and Jadon Sancho. Sancho. All right, let's move on to some transfer news here. Chelsea been linked with this guy here. His name is David Hancko. David Hancko. He's from Slovenia or Slovakia. Yeah, I think it's Slovakia, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Slovakia. He plays for Feyenoord. I watched just a few minutes when they played against Arsenal. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't like scouting him. I didn't know him back then. I just saw the name. So I'm not going to come here and pretend that I knew him and he's a baller. No, I don't do that. I don't do stupid. I don't do evil, right? I don't lie to people. I don't know him. I just watched some videos because we've been linked with him, and it looks like he's gonna cost 50 million. From Quote Offside, this website always bombard people with all kind of news daily, but 99% of what they say is completely rubbish. It doesn't happen, but it gives us something to talk about, right? It gives us a topic to make a video. For me, what I can say about this brother is he actually, let me show you something. I'm happy about the link in terms of he's 27 years old. And you know that Chelsea policies is like over 25, we don't buy you. So if we're going to sign an experienced center back to help this young team, I think it's a good deal. It's a good way to go. I'm not talking only about this guy here, David. I am talking about getting somebody who's been there, done it. Probably he doesn't have a flashy name, bling bling, just like Van Dijk or whatever, but nobody knew who Van de Ven was, right? Couple of seasons ago. Look at him today. So me, I don't care if we're gonna get somebody, but I want some experience. I want the young team to look to the new guys and say he's experienced, he's old enough, and he's like a father figure in the group, right? So I'm not talking about only his name, but I'm talking about Chelsea need players like this who are, who are old enough, who are mature enough in their prime, who can help the team. This season he scored 3 goals. He assisted one time, and his statistics are not that bad. The problem I have with him is like he's a little short though. 6'2". I would like to have like a 6'4", 6'5" giant. But remember Thiago Silva was like 6'1" or 6'2" or something like that. And he can jump. So I don't have a problem if you are technically sound and you are a dog. You go fight really on the pitch physically and mentally. I don't have any issue with those kind of players. Same old. Chelsea linked with everybody under the sun. Liam Delap again. And today we heard from the Guardian that his release clause is going to be 30 million if Ipswich are relegated to the championship. And it looks like they are really going straight back to the championship. So it's going to be 30 million. And as so many Chelsea fans are positive about it because it's not going to cost a lot. And also he's a good friend with Mr. Cole Palmer. And again, a lot of links. Same old. Recycling news. Benjamin Sesko, Viktor Gyokeres, and Liam Delap. For me, I have to tell you the truth. If I have to choose one, I will go for Sesko. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Because of his profile. Because he's a bully. He's very tall, like 6'5" or something. He's a giant. He scored with his head. He scored from outside the box, different kind of balls, and I've seen him defending like a dog. I have a good feeling about this Benjamin Sesko. It doesn't mean that I don't like Viktor Gyokeres. It doesn't mean that I don't like Liam Delap, but it's a personal choice. At the end of the day, it's not me. I don't make decisions. But if I have candidates in front of me, I have to choose one. I will go for Benjamin Sesko. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have to choose one. Who is going to be your choice? And let's keep the conversation going politely, right? You know. Okay, so Chelsea have several staff members who were at City and could use those links to their advantage for Liam Delap. Yeah. Looks like Liam Delap is written all over Chelsea. Enzo Maresca worked with him like for 2-3 years. We have, I think, Joe Shield also. And some other staff members that we took from Manchester City who are working at Chelsea now. So we can use the power of connection. And also Cole Palmer making calls every day. Hey, buddy, come join me in London instead of going to Manchester. Rainy, it's so ugly over there, small town. You know what I mean? So come to London, live with me. So Chelsea got an advantage here on Liam Delap. I think many things are gonna depend on the Champions League. If Chelsea qualify for the Champions League, I think big names are gonna want to come to Chelsea. But if we don't qualify for the Champions League, we're going to have to sign like leftovers because they're going to prefer to go to Arsenal, go to City, go to other teams. And let's say if Manchester United win the conference, what is called Europa League, and then they're going to be qualified for the Champions League. So everything can change depending on the Champions League. So Chelsea, this is an obligation to finish top 4.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.
and turn on your notification.
For more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.
What are you waiting for? Subscribe now.